Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of my monthly favorites. This is the favorites for the month of February. So I will start off with this primer, which my skin was very dry in February, and I do think this really helped with the makeup application. It's getting a little bit more normalized, but yes, I have been a big fan of the Photo Finish Primer Oil from Smashbox this month. I do think that it helped moisturize better and bring a nice luminous glow to my skin when it was very dry. Now, in terms of foundation, I have rediscovered my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and I do like it. It is very full coverage, so with this combo it did help kind of sheer it out a little bit and provide a nice coverage with a great glow. This combo was definitely good and easy. No surprise, Tarte Shape Tape. This is my favorite concealer for under my eyes. I generally don't spot conceal that much, so it's really just a brightening concealer. So yeah, that is again in my favorites. I wonder sometimes if I'm boring because a lot of my things might be a little bit repetitive, but it is what it is. So then another favorite of mine is the MAC Studio Fix, and this I use very sparingly. I actually have a dual fiber brush that I use with it, and really it's basically the step before I put on any of my bronzer. I put just a little bit of this on so that the foundation is somewhat set. For underneath my eyes and overall its setting this month, I have really gone back to my ambient lighting powder in Ethereal Light because my skin was so dry. Baking or doing anything extra with extra loose powder was no bueno, but this was perfect. Just a light dusting. Again, I would use a bit of a lighter brush in terms of what I was using in terms of application for this month, and it provided very sheer coverage, and that's what I was looking for. I just needed this, my skin was very dry this month, so I just needed the slightest bit to set under my eyes and have a good result. Now, in between, so what I would do is I would put this on first, then I would put this on, pounce it out with my Beauty Blend, well, not my Real Techniques blender, which I'll link below. I didn't bring it out, but that's always favorite. Then I would put this on under my eyes and through the center of my face, and then I would go in with my MAC Fix Plus and give it a spray, then pounce some more with that Real Techniques beauty sponge and start with my setting. When I am all done and all finished, I set with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. That's a long time favorite and love. Now, in terms of my brows, I am still very much enjoying my Anastasia brow powder in taupe. You can see there's a very good tint. Very happy with this. And then over top of it, the Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in Empathetic Blonde. This I love. Big time favorite. In terms of the brush size, it's not the tiniest brush, but it's small enough. So I really enjoy it. And I do feel like it is a waterproof type application, and I am super happy with it. Moving along. This should come as very little surprise. I believe it was mentioned pretty much every day. And this is Too Faced Baby Love, the Love Flush Blush, and yes, it is definitely getting on its way to being used up. We will see when I return from vacation if this will actually work on my skin. I think it won't, so I'm good chance after my vacation that I will be going back to my tried to and trusted Tarte Exposed blush. But I do really like this blush a lot. And again, that's the Too Faced Baby Love Flush blush. Big mouthful. In terms of another blusher that I used a lot this month was NARS Deep Throat. Big fan of it. It has a nice seashell pink with a slightly gold or iridescent shimmer to it. Not like crazy shimmer, it's very subtle, which I like. A rediscovery and a long time love of mine is my Benefit Rockateur blush. Love this. This gives such a subtle sheen and glow to the skin. It is a perfect on top of the Too Faced Baby Love. It's perfect actually on top of the Tarte Exposed. Big fan of the Benefit Rockateur blush. Now, finishing off with my blushes. I did actually really enjoy this month, which I hadn't used in quite a while, the Luminous Flush, which is the pink blush from this Hourglass palette. So, if you were watching at all in the month of February, this highlighter, no shock at all. It is the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Whisper of Guilt. Love. Used it pretty much every day. It's amazing. I did use, on occasion, another highlight, and it was my Ambient Strobe Light Metallic. And it has 3 different shades in it, and sometimes I would swirl it all together. It would depend on the look. Sometimes I would go in for the pinkier one or more towards the middle, really depending on the look. But yes, I absolutely love this palette. Big fan. Now for my eyes, before I go into my eyes, I would be remiss to forget my absolute favorite love in terms of bronzers, and that is my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer Bar Palette. Absolutely love it. In terms of eyeshadows, I was really vibing with my Modern Renaissance this month. And this is a well-loved, well-used palette of mine. You can see there is some significant dips. The pinky shades I did use a few times this month, and that was nice. But yes, definitely a big fan. Clearly the mess of the Modern Renaissance palette. I had pulled out for this month, and I really did enjoy using it again. On my more cooler tone taupey days, I wore it quite a bit, and this is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Palette. Very easy, simple day look for work, and very extra. 3 eyeshadow palettes for this month, but I did really enjoy using this as well too. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette. I really enjoyed the day look as well as the desk look, and I actually did use, you can see by the dip, I did use the date night look once, and it turned out really well, and I was happy with it. This is another great eyeshadow palette for sure. And back to pretty much where my final steps are. This, no surprise for people watching me this month or the past 3 months, it is the IT Cosmetic Tight Line Waterproof. I call it a mascara primer. It also obviously helps to tight line as well too, separates the lashes fantastically. And the Voluminous Million Lashes. Really enjoyed using that as well, and it was a staple. So guys, last but certainly not least, my favorite in the lips department. So this is the Tarte Lingerie Lippy in Exposed. Very much enjoyed that this month. So another favorite is the Guilty Angel from Buxom, the gel lip formula. Absolutely love it. A rediscovery for the month was the Bobbi Brown Blondie Pink. Very great, easy, everyday neutral lip. In terms of lip gloss, one that is boyfriend approved and that I really enjoy is the Walk of Shame Naked Lip Gloss. Put a little extra on right now. Gives a very nice sheen. It's not super sticky and has no tingle and plumping to it, which my boyfriend is not a fan of the tingling plumping glosses, so I take that into account. And then this is new to me, but I absolutely love it, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. Now I know what everybody's talking about. I did go in and swatch some of the lipsticks when I got this, and none of them caught my eye, but I really wanted to try this. Very happy that I have it, and yes, it is as good as everyone says it is. So guys, that is my February favorites. Thank you so much for tuning in to another edition of the favorites. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I'm uploading videos, click the notification bell to receive emails when I upload. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you're having a great day.